Hey everyone, Kevin with Robertson's Power and Sports. I wanted to take a minute and kind of go over what to expect once you get the phone call from us that your snow check has arrived. Talk about the realistic time frame and what's going on in the shop and the whole process in getting these sleds out the door to you. Many of you may not realize what really goes into all of this. So let's dive right in. Step one, 18-wheeler rolls in the dooryard. You've seen the pictures online. Everybody gets excited. Most dealers are posting them. We get that bad boy unloaded, get the sleds put away. Office manager goes ahead and checks them into the computer system. They end up in my lap, and I start to go through them. We're checking to make sure that, look to see if there's any missing components or delayed components. Looking to see any of the accessories that you may have ordered, if they're all here. And then once we have those answers, we're going to go ahead and give you a phone call and say, hey, awesome news, your snow check's here, but it's missing a component or it's missing some of your accessories. Or the ultimate phone call is, hey, your snow check's here, it's not missing anything, all your accessories are here, we're ready to put this thing together, and then I'm going to let you know a realistic time frame. Right now, as of today, we're running about 2 weeks out as to be able to get that snow check delivered to you. Why 2 weeks, you ask? I know, because I've answered this question. And the reason is right now, our service department is like 4 to 5 weeks out on the service side of things. And we are trying to prioritize all of these snow checks the best we can. Now, what's making it difficult to be able to get these out in a quicker manner is the simple fact that the shipping times, like we've talked about before, keep moving around. So I'll look at something, I'm trying to plan everything out. Now, many of you know me, I'm pretty well organized and I like to have everything just in a certain way, and I have to have things planned out. If it's not all planned out for me, man, it drives me bonkers, and it's frustrating for me because I can't give you the exact answer, that pinpoint, when is it going to be ready, because I just don't have the information that I want to be able to give you that information. So with shipping dates moving all around lately, it's almost impossible to be able to put together, a solid schedule. I'll take time, you put it all together, a couple different things change it, and then the shipping dates go away. You've just wasted a bunch of time. So also, delayed components. Right now, I have no way of really tracking when those delayed components are going to show up to us. So there's a lot of snow checks or a lot of sleds that are on the ground right now that are waiting for components. And next thing you know, the parts guy comes down and says, hey, look at all these delayed components we got. Great news. Absolutely 100%. And now we have all of a sudden 8 or 9 sleds that can get assembled that have been sitting at the dealership for a little bit of time now. Those customers know that it's there. We need to get those out. They've been waiting a little bit longer. So right now, that's what's taking, it's taking a lot of time sorting through all this stuff. And then we have that stuff that's already been on the ground, and we got to get that stuff done as well. So on top of regular service work. So that's kind of what's going on right now. And the other thing that I want to make you aware of, some of you may not know, is, depending on the extent of the build that you're doing on your snowmobile, some of these snowmobiles can take as little as, about 2 hours to assemble, all said and done, ready to go, up to 2 to 3 days. Again, depending on how many accessories are put on each one. So just think about that. There's only so many hours in a day, and only so many sleds that we can put out. And it's not all about how many we can put out, but how many we can put out and make sure that they're getting put together the proper way, not just rushing stuff to get it out the door. And then at the end of the day, you have to come back for some minor mistake. So we're really trying to limit any of that in the service department right now. So again, that's why right now we're talking about 2-week time period as far as delivery of snow checks. If we can make it, if we can speed that up for you, we definitely will. But right now, that's currently what I'm seeing in the shop, is about a 2-week time turnaround. Also, what plays into that is obviously it's the holiday season. We will be closing early on Christmas Eve. We're going to be closing at noontime. And then also for New Year's Eve, we're going to be closed completely. As far as the last year and a half, 2 years, whatever now, since we've been dealing with the pandemic, everybody in the shop's been working extremely hard, putting in extra time. It hasn't been easy. It's difficult for everybody. So definitely want to give them a little bit of time off around the holidays get a breather, recharge the batteries, because after first of the year, we know that it's game on. It's go time. I mean, it is already go time, but things are going to ramp up even more as we start to get some snow. People are out riding. So we want to try to get ahead of that curve, but at the same time, we want to make sure that our staff gets a chance to recharge their batteries. So with that being said, just please be respectful. We're doing the best we can to get you all the information up front, right out of the gate, let you know that your sled has arrived. I know that, that's important to a lot of you to have that information. But just know, like I said, that it could be, up to 2 weeks. And again, I wish I could get them done a lot sooner for you and get them out the door. But as of right now, there's only so much we can do in the day. So again, be patient with us, be respectful to us. Any dealer that you go to, I'm sure we're all in the same boat right now. We're all doing the best we can. Everybody's working overtime. It's just all part of it. It's part of the business, but I wouldn't have it any other way. So if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to give me a call at 207-324-5502. Stop by the store. We can chat about it as well. And hopefully the storm that's coming, it actually produces what they're saying it's going to produce, and maybe that's a start to a heck of a winter, a long one that goes late into the season, so we can be riding for a long time. Appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Have a great night.